The first agreement is plug into Source daily. And that one is there because we all forget. This is the land of forgetting, the fertile darkness I like to call being in this realm, the unconscious. So plugging into Source daily is meditation, moving meditation, forgiveness work, prayers, and just whatever, for you, what connects you to Source within yourself. So the second global agreement is cultivating courageous vulnerability. And this one's really important because most of us have a tendency to feel like that we can't be totally real with each other, that we have to handle it on our own. And cultivating courageous vulnerability gives us that permission to let others see who we are. Take down that mask, so to speak, that we tend to wear in life. And when we take it off, we give other people an opportunity to come closer to us. And we give ourselves that as well, like that intimacy with ourselves.
And you guys, look, it's Shiloh. That's where we're doing our retreat.
So our third agreement is leading with compassionate curiosity. And this one specifically is about, rather than coming to, like if you're having a disagreement with somebody or you feel like that rub and you want them to understand what you're thinking, instead of trying to convince somebody and coming from the place of curiosity, like, what can I learn from this person in this moment? Like, what is shaping how they think? And so this brings us closer to the other person, rather than assuming that we already know. I mean, it's very simple, but it's just leading with that curiosity, rather than I think I already know. Is practicing radical self-acceptance. The radical self-acceptance is really about accepting ourselves as we are rather than as we think we should be. So it's being kind to ourselves, and even starting with it's okay. Like, it's okay that I'm feeling sad or whatever I'm feeling, whatever is arising. And as we have more acceptance for ourselves, that creates a field of more compassion, and that field of compassion creates more love. And it's easier to love others when we are loving ourselves. And the fifth agreement is respecting each other. So specifically, when we talk about that, it's seeing each other through the lens of love rather than like through the lens of them, us versus them. So rather than dehumanizing or objectifying, instead we try to hear and see who that person really is. And we try to listen with curiosity to see what formed and what shaped who they are. And when we do that, we come into a space of greater understanding rather than that disharmony that's created when we yell, or dig our feet into the ground about this is the way things should be. And the sixth agreement, and my favorite, is play together. And playing together just means, making music or making food, dancing, singing in the garden, like sharing stories as we plant food together, just creating space and time to be and to enjoy each other in life. And I truly believe that play is one of the highest forms of prayer. The core values of Shiloh are compassionate, creative, conscious collaboration. So whatever we do here, we try to really vibe into keeping our hearts open with each other. And how creative can we be? How beautiful can we make Shiloh? Like in all the little nooks and crannies, like little details. How can we bring even more beauty to what we're doing together? Conscious, because we really work on looking at ourselves in community and seeing where our triggers are and taking personal responsibility for our own little triggers in life. And collaboration, because Shiloh is all about community and collaborating and how can we create together? What beautiful things can we create that will be of service to the planet together? These are the core values that really like bring us together, the glue of our community.